Where are you now when darkness seems to win? Where are you now when the world is crumbling? Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, where are you now when all I feel is doubt?
What's up, Kingly family? This is The Mix with Ty on location. I'm sitting here with Thana Simmons, the director of Viola's House. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, first of all, tell me, what is Viola's House?
So Viola's House is commonly referred to as a maternity home. We are a homeless shelter for teen moms that are homeless and pregnant.
Mm-hmm. So, who is Viola Paris?
So Viola Paris is what I'd like to call the wind beneath our wings. Mm-hmm. Viola Paris was my godmother. Mm-hmm. And so she was a surrogate mother to me. I had a natural mother and father, of mm-hmm. course. But you know the old saying, it takes a village. Yeah. She was part of my village growing up. Mm-hmm. And she was a surrogate mother to me, who in my troubled teen years mm-hmm. stepped in to help my parents and to become that elbow in my back that I needed in order to get on the right path. So she's no longer here on earth with us, mm-hmm. but I feel her spirit and her presence daily. Right. And so we named the shelter Viola's House to honor her legacy, mm-hmm. but not just that, just to honor the legacy of what we do, which is basically we're surrogate mothers to these girls. They all have a mother, mm-hmm. But we step in and become surrogate mothers to them during the time that they're here.
Right. Well, let's talk a little bit about this facility, which is absolutely mind-blowing, phenomenal.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, I know when we first talked, when you were a guest on the show, the radio show, mm-hmm. we talked about this being what your vision was for it to happen, and mm-hmm. coming and seeing it in all of its glory, as they say, is absolutely phenomenal. What was your thinking process when you thought of this place, and why would just talk to me a little bit about that?
Well, first of all, the neighborhood mm-hmm. We're in the 75215 zip code, mm-hmm. which has some of the highest numbers for poverty, mm-hmm. HIV among African Americans, and it has the highest numbers for teen pregnancy in Dallas County. Yeah. So being in this neighborhood was an absolute must if we were really going to do effective ministry where it was needed. So I did want to go to the core of where ministry was needed, mm-hmm. And I honestly didn't know how. Right. And you know, they say that God always sends one person that will change your life. Mm-hmm. And God sent me to Pastor Chris. Good. And he's the pastor of Cornerstone Baptist Church.
The South Dallas Fair Park community is still a community that is challenged. It has a very high poverty rate. Most of the residents make less than $15,000 annual income. Dilapidated buildings. It is a community in crisis, a community in despair, because it is in an impoverished neighborhood. statistics have said 96% of the children are coming from a single-family home. 56% of grandparents are raising at least one of their grandchildren. And so it is a community that has struggles. What we've decided to do is to look at those challenges and needs in the community to see how we as a church in the neighborhood could address those needs so that we would have a sense of relevancy to our community other than just coming on Sunday morning to worship, but really meeting the needs of those in our neighbors to be able to share God's love with many who feel hopeless.
And it was a 2.5 year labor of love.
Yeah.
We partnered with Cornerstone, and basically the first initial drawing of this house, I sat in bed at home with a pencil and started drawing.
Wow.
And I asked someone to perfect it. And we had someone perfect it, and Pastor Chris said to put the drawing in his box.
We were talking earlier about how you noticed the difference between when they were in their apartments running this ministry and the difference between them being in this home. Talk a little bit about that, because I think a lot of what you're doing is not only just giving them a place to have their kid in a safe environment, but you're giving them a feeling of home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This home was the original vision of Viola's house. While we were renovating this home, the church donated some apartments to us around the corner. And so we were operating the ministry out of 3 apartments. The apartments stayed full. We would have anywhere from 6 to 8 girls at a time, plus babies around there. Yes. So there is such a need.
Yeah.
We receive so many referrals,
Right.
so many calls from CPS.
Yeah. How many beds do you?
We have 6 beds.
6 beds.
So we can house 6 girls and 6 babies.
Right.
We are not at capacity.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Not about the magnitude of the numbers, is about the impact and effective ministry.
Exactly. Exactly. So we keep our numbers low over here. We do face-to-face interviews.
Right.
Because we want to know who's walking in our doors.
Right. What's up, Kingdom family? I'm standing here at Viola's house with Linda Grimes from House of Healing Rain. And she is one of the volunteers that comes out and does ministry here with the young ladies here at Viola's house. How you doing today?
I am doing awesome. And you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Tell us a little bit about what you do when you come out.
When we come to Viola's house, we come to do what Jesus did for people. We come to feed them spiritually and physically. And he set us such an awesome example in how it touches people's hearts and minds and souls.
I'm excited about it because I'm getting ready to eat lunch with them and experience some of her ministry and some of that good food. So we're going to be talking to her a little later about some of the things that we see as we're watching, and we'll be right back.
Child, hey, look up.
And I got an opportunity to sit through a meal today with some of your volunteers. It was good. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I love the way that the ladies, Claudia and Linda, communicated with the young ladies. And it wasn't overly preachy, but it was relationship and transparency all wrapped up into one. With some love and concern. I just love that.
Our volunteers are amazing.
Talk a little bit about the programs that you have going on.
So what you set in today was one of our life skill classes incorporated with Bible study.
Yeah.
So that is that class is is a foundation of Christ,
Mm-hmm.
which is our foundation.
Right.
So we are a nonprofit. We are not. We don't say that we are pro-life.
Mm-hmm.
We are pro-love.
Right.
We support the life of the unborn child
Mm-hmm.
before and after birth.
Right.
We believe that love is an action word.
Mm-hmm. So you are really giving life skills
Oh yeah,
that they can
every
take
girl
from
opens a
here.
bank account. We fund the $25 for the account,
Yeah.
and we partner with BBVA Compass Bank.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Compass for a Cause.
Yeah.
And so we are in a nonprofit program with them. Look at me throwing the plug out there. For
Yeah,
Compass
yeah.
Bank.
Well, I cannot think of anything else that I could probably dig into now because you've shared a lot. But I will say thank you for sharing this time with me.
Well, thank you for
And thank you
coming.
for what you do for these young ladies.
Well, we appreciate
Yeah.
any exposure where we can really just expose people to the work that we are doing here.
Hey, look up, child. Hey.